Hello again, everyone. This is another edition of the Average Joe. So this past week, I started my 54th trip around the sun, and it got me thinking about something that's been happening for the last couple of months. I'd say the last 6 months or so. Out of nowhere, people that I know, friends, colleagues, um, random people that I've come across in the supermarket. They've seen me and said hello and have referenced me with the term OG. So for those that don't know, that term OG represents original gangster. So it's supposed to mean someone that is, a little bit older, but I remember it as I remember it as growing up as a kid in Brooklyn, and the OGs were the guys that were hanging out on the corner, and they might have been doing some things they shouldn't have been doing, but they might have just been hanging out and chilling. But they were always guys that would drop some knowledge on you. They were always guys that you can go to and ask a question because they had the experience, they had the life experience that you didn't have. So when this started happening, at first, I was a little bit upset. I'm not gonna lie, I was a little bit hot. And my thing was, I'm not old. But then the more that it started happening, the more I embraced it because I do embrace my age. I like my age. I like the fact that I'm getting older. I'm not old. I'm not old, but I do enjoy the fact that I'm getting older. I like the fact that my staff will come to me and ask me questions regarding different things that they haven't experienced yet. Um, just in this past year, I've spoken to staff members about their engagements, buying a home, having their first children, retirement funds, all sorts of different things. Their kids going to college and how did I respond to that? How did I react to it? Even though I've only done it very recently, but it was still I took it as a sign of respect that someone would think enough of me to come and ask me my opinion on something or ask for my help with something, which then took me back to the OGs growing up in Brooklyn and the guys that just seemed to know a little bit about everything, no matter what it was. So so I have students in school that will tell me things like, you should you should shave because your beard is all gray, or what are you going to do about all the gray hairs that you have? And I've never once minded any of that. Well, all right, I'm not going to lie. I used to mind it. I don't mind it anymore. I don't mind it anymore because again, it shows that I've made it this far. I wear it as a badge of honor, so to speak, that I'm still here and I'm still able to do different things and I'm still able to contribute to people when they need my help with things. So the OG terminology was just something I had to get by. It's something I had to get through. And I think I'm getting through it. I'm embracing it more. I'm enjoying it. Hopefully I can continue to enjoy it and it's not going to get to the point where I'm like, "All right, stop calling me old." My daughter likes to tease me, telling me that she can't wait for me to start wearing fedoras with matching uh sweatsuits and all the gold around my neck and everything else. Well, that's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen. I can tell you right now. That ain't gonna happen. So she can keep waiting all she wants, it's not gonna happen. I do like the idea that I can help some of the younger people that are asking for help. And when I say younger, I don't mean just my students. I mean staff, I mean younger friends, whoever it might be, whoever it might be. So I am learning to embrace the 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 OG moniker that's been dropped on me. The average OG? No, no. I don't think that one works. I think the average Joe is gonna stick around for a little bit. But again, I like to keep these short and sweet, just something that was on my mind, something I wanted to get off my chest a little bit. So this has been this has been the average OG, just checking in. I really do appreciate you spending a few minutes just to listen to me rant about nonsense. I do appreciate it. I thank you for listening, and I will talk to you again soon.